How's it? Today is February 25th. It's Big Friday. Um, Today was interesting, to say the least, just because of how poorly the rest of the week went, Monday and Wednesday. Tuesday was alright. Tuesday actually was pretty good. Um, today's goal was just to go to a heavy set of one, and then if I failed a bunch at that kind of goal set of one, then I would end up going down to do a couple down sets just so that I could have a few makes in today's training session. Um, I didn't actually fail a lot today. I failed, I think, twice. One at a heavy snatch, which is like more than 100, so that's pretty good for me. And then I think I didn't do one of the jerks on like the two attempts that I gave myself. Um, in sort of retrospect, in perspective, that's what I'm looking for. Today just was not great. Last week I ended up doing on Friday. I did I did 100 for five singles. I think it took me 7 tries, but still was able to do five of them. And then I did five clean and jerks at 130. Today, my heavy set of one was at 100, so I did one single at 100. Then I failed a bunch at 103, which is okay. But I didn't feel like I was strong enough for clean and jerks. So clean and jerk, I ended up just doing 130 once. So going down, that's like 20% of the volume that I had um, last Friday. And I don't know, kind of running into the difficulty like that is disheartening to say the least. It just I feel like I should be much stronger than I actually am, or like I feel like I should be a lot stronger as far as performance goes. Um, it is what it is. I'm thinking about kind of doing the meet at the end of the month next week. I'm not sure. I talked to a lot of people who are planning on doing like my boy Larry, and then I don't know if there's actually anyone in standard strength doing it because of the American Open, which is actually next week. I think. Is it this week? Is it next week? I don't even know. Ah, it's next week. It's next week. Because today's Friday, they would have left already. Some of them actually lifting on Fridays. But that's my set of one here at 100. And then I failed twice at 103. Given that first attempt, I knew like, if I had given a better effort for that single, I think I could have been able to do it. But as you can see here, I don't. Yeah, I don't even try. Whatever. 103 is not the most I've snatched. Um, but it would have been great to hit 103 today. But yeah, again, given how poor the beginning of this week was, today's goal was just to go up to like a heavy single, just to kind of feel out where I am. And so I went to 130 for a clean and jerk. Um, I also front squatted the 130, which is essentially the directions that were given were to front squat whatever my best clean and jerk was. Going into today, I wanted to do like 103, maybe 134, 135, but obviously those things didn't pan out very well. Um, so here's my last warm up before going to 130. I sometimes feel like my clean is while it is fairly consistent as far as fundamentals go, there are a lot of those small things that do change in between each rep, and those affect a lot of the way that my clean looks. Um, so I think this is the one where I actually don't attempt the jerk, just because of how difficult this clean is. Yeah, yeah, I'm very upset here. But I come back and I do make it on the second try. Clean is not much better. It seems like I'm not getting proper extension through, I mean, obviously through my hips, but it's like if I focus too much on that, then the rest of the technique kind of falls apart. I wouldn't say falls apart, but it's not as consistent as I wish it was, as I want it to be. And I shouldn't say as I wish it was, because I have the power to be better. You know, I have the it's within my control to be better. So it is what it is. I'm not complaining too much about it. I think that if I decide to lift at the end of next month, it's it's just gonna be one of those things where it's like if I go out and put whatever the best I can on the platform, that is literally all I can do, given everything that's going on. You know, like my job and then me trying to get that new job, physical therapy aide position. But yeah, here are my sets of front squat. Not super challenging. I mean, it's a lot more challenging than it has been in the past, especially when I came back from COVID. That Saturday after the COVID, I did 140 for three threes. I mean, it was on the Saturday, but still, 10 kilos heavier for the same amount of reps is pretty good. You know, 10 kilos. That's a lot of. That's 22 pounds. So it is what it is. Here is my last set at 130. I think one thing that I am gotten better at with front squatting is my tempo down and my positioning on the way down. So I'm no longer pushing my knees forward as much as I was in the past, and whatever, I'm able to keep my hips kind of going straight up and down. Then it works the best, which makes sense. I finished off today's like kind of mediocre Friday with some pull-ups, and then I actually didn't do my GHD sit-ups. I did some hanging leg raises because that time after COVID, the hanging leg raise kind of destroyed my abs for a while, which I really wanted today. So that's what I did. Um, yeah, not too much else to say today, but that's it. Thank you for watching. Shoots.